Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tara, a farmer from Northern California. This video is mainly about farming, but sometimes it's not. I just want to show you guys really quickly what I do with all my eggshells because I keep a bowl in my kitchen that is completely full right now. So whether you have chickens or if you just buy eggs from someone, make sure you save your eggshells. If you have chickens, I'm going to show you how you can just give them right back to your chickens, but you can also use them in your garden too. So I'm just going to show you really quickly how I prep them. Okay, so here's all my eggshells I save from breakfast and baking. So because there is a little bit of bacteria in there, the first thing I do is bake them, but it's really simple. So the first thing I do is I turn my oven to 350 degrees. Then I get out a cookie sheet and I have these reusable liners. You can just do it on the cookie sheet, it doesn't really matter, but sometimes they get like kind of stuck on there, so I like using a cookie sheet. And like I said, these ones are reusable, I wash them. So I just pour all the eggshells on there. It's okay if they're overlapping, but I try to spread them out, so I got a full cookie sheet. All right, so we're just gonna wait for the oven to preheat. Preheated to 350. So we're just gonna put this cookie sheet in here for 10 minutes. That's all it needs. 10 minutes. I'm gonna go outside. So I'm gonna actually put an alarm on my watch for 10 minutes. It is supposed to be 90 degrees today, I believe. Okay, it's time to change my automatic coop doors because it is 6:08 and I have them set for 6:15 and it's pretty light out, so I'm sure these kids are ready to come out. Luckily, I can manually open it here. There we go. If you guys are looking for an automatic chicken coop door, I've had a few, and this one is by far my favorite. This one is from Omelet, and if you have an Omelet coop, it fits flawlessly, but I also have it in my normal chicken coop, so I must have already changed theirs. But my wooden coop also has an Omelet, and it was installed pretty easily, and I love it. Okay. Let my rescues out. I have one that's been looking a little extra rough lately. She's this one here. So I've been giving her a little extra vitamins, but she looks like she's doing good this morning. All my ladies over here are doing good. Everyone looks happy. These two girls right here are my newest chicks. They've been in there about a week now, so everything's doing well. They're 2 olive eggers, so they're mixing in pretty good. And then I got Mama Hen over here with her babies that are now a month old, and they're doing great. So in about 2 more weeks, I'll put Mama and all the babies in the coop probably. I was having a crate there for them to sleep in every night, but I noticed all the babies were jumping up and down the ladder, so the last couple nights I've had them actually sleeping inside the coop. Good job, Mama, you're doing a great job. Now we'll head into the garage where I have my brooder and Beau. Unfortunately, Beau, I think, is at the point of no return, so I have decided to put him down. This has been something I have been struggling with because he has turned into like a pet, and I mean, losing no chicken is easy, but like I've been really struggling with this. But my best friend is gonna come and help me euthanize him. She has a little bit more experience. Does hunting and stuff like that, and I have never killed a chicken, but I do think as a responsible chicken owner, for the amount of chickens I have, I do need to learn how to do it so I can help chickens that are suffering, you know? It's one thing when you've got 2 or 3 chickens, but when you've got almost 50, sometimes things happen and there's no reason they should be suffering because I can't put them down. All right, I have been so happy with this brooder. I actually think my dad he originally had 5 layers, so I've got 2 layers here. And if you take the whole thing, the bottom layer has wheels, so it's up off the ground. I honestly might bring all 5 layers because I'm enjoying it so much. The chicks are happy. They've got access to food and water all the time. This is the heater, which a lot of people buy heaters like this. You know that they go under, there's no light, so they sleep really well. And my plan is to keep them in here 2 to 3 weeks. And then once they're 3 weeks old, I'll move them outside during the day and then bring them back in here to sleep at night. So they're not gonna like live in here too long, but they're safe from predators, they can stay warm, and I'm just really happy with it. I've actually got, you probably can't really see them, but I have some older chicks down here. There's only 3 of them, but that's exactly what I do. I put them in here to sleep, and then during the day I put them in this crate and I put them outside. Here is my sweet Beau. I got these rabbit cages from someone. Oh God, I've been a really bad mom. You know, I've been trying. I mean, I didn't want to give up on him. In the beginning, I felt like he wasn't suffering, and that's why I didn't give up on him. But now he is. His face is tired, and he's probably just like, why are you making me suffer through this? So he got some really good loving yesterday and a really lot of treats for dinner. And my best friend's gonna come help me this evening, and we're gonna say our goodbyes and we're gonna honor Beau. Yeah, he's hurting. He's hurting, you know, and I don't know if I decide to raise meat birds, if it'll be any easier, because from day one, you know, that's their purpose. I'm probably still gonna struggle if I do it, but Beau, this wasn't his purpose, you know. His purpose was to take care of the girls, but he did that. I've had him about a year, and he was such a good boy, friendly, never aggressive towards people, and he took care of his ladies. You did a good job. You did a good job, and you don't need to suffer anymore. So everyone say bye to Beau. He was a good boy, and I've been a little selfish. He's not gonna suffer anymore. Okay, my alarm just went off on my phone. I'm gonna go back in to get the eggs. I can hear the oven beeping. Whew. All right, we're gonna let these guys cool off a second, but they actually cool off really, really fast. So the next thing I'm gonna do is pull out my food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can just wait for these to cool off and then stick them in like a gallon Ziploc bag or something like that, and you can just crush them with your fist. I have a food processor and I just stick them all in there and I push the pulse button until they turn into little broken pieces of egg. Okay, so I got my food processor out. Like I said, I just put them in here. And then I just do the pulse. Whoops, I might be waking up AJ at 6:30. Okay, so as you can see, some pieces stayed a little bit big. It's not a big deal. But that's what you want, kind of. And I just put these eggs on top. I don't empty it out. Okay, and then I just get a Ziploc bag. I actually buy reusable bags now, so nobody freak out, but I still got to get through my Ziploc bags that I have. But I just throw them in a bag, and you can put these in their own container out in your chicken run, and the chickens should probably eat them as they want them. You can mix them in with the chicken food. This helps with calcium, and it's also supposed to help if your chickens are eating eggs, if they're eating their eggshells. Doing this should help prevent that. Also, you can put them in your garden. I think there's a lot of different benefits of putting them in your garden, but I've sprinkled them around my new plants to help stop snails. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do with your eggshells. Stop throwing them in the trash. Like I said, you can just mix them with their food, but like I have these little gravity bin feeders that I hook to the fence, and then I just fill it up with eggshells, and I do find the chickens eat them on their own when they feel like they need it. So these are my rescue hens that came from the egg factory. There they have it right there. So there's the gravity feeder with eggshells in it, and they can just eat it as they need. I keep them in this omelet Go. It doesn't have a ladder. They struggled a little bit with a ladder. This would also be a really perfect coop to be used as a hospital, for bantams, or for baby chicks. I honestly wish I had another one of these just for baby chicks. You never know what could happen, maybe one day. All right, I hope you ladies have a good day. Stay cool. One last chicken check before we head to the farm. My bantams, my bantam broodies. She has a lot of nannies now. I believe one of these two were the first ones. Okay, calm down. Everybody stay calm. And then they just all got together. There's still only 9 eggs. I've been collecting the 1 egg that little lady's been laying every day. But we are at 2 weeks, so we've got 1 week left, and we'll see what happens. With the weather getting warmer, I've been a little concerned about my Banty broodies getting hot in there, and I have been very happy with how ventilated that omelet has been. A few people have asked me about that, you know, like, will they burn up in there? And I opened that up and they're not even panting. So I've been really happy. Okay, let's finally head to the farm. All right, I'm gonna go mow the vineyard. I've been trying to decide between disking and mowing it, but because I'm dusting right now, I'm afraid if I disc, it's gonna get like really rough. So I'm gonna mow it. I was trying to find my mom because I know she has sunscreen, but I don't see her anywhere. Let's see if I have sunscreen in my pickup. Normally I carry sunscreen with me, and I can't find any right now. But I got my big hat on. Mom! I knew I could find you if I could yell loud enough. You have sunscreen? Okay, I need some. Oh! You don't have it with you? Okay. Okay, I'm going back. I'm gonna mow the vineyard. All right. Go get some sunscreen on, and then we'll mow. Put on lots of sunscreen. I got my RZ mask and my earpiece headphones. My earpiece earplugs, which I love. You guys, I'll put a link to these below. You guys should check them out. I really like them because they do come with an extra one. So there's 3 in here, and it's got this nice little case so they don't get all nasty and gross. You guys want to see what I'm driving today? Pulled out the old trusty Kubota. This Kubota was my grandpa's, and this is what I used for everything before I got my New Holland, but it doesn't have the horsepower the New Holland does, but it's going to be perfect for chopping. That way my New Holland can stay hooked up to a duster or disc or sprayer, plenty of other things. Okay, let's go. So you're gonna hear some peeping in the background. We said goodbye to Beau this evening. I worked on the farm all day, and then I came home, prepared stuff for him, and my best friend and my husband helped. Well, they pretty much did it. I got Beau prepared, and my best friend did the euthanizing, and my husband was there to help her. And I kind of just had to walk away for a minute, and we did bury him. I know it seems so ridiculous, but I definitely got very, very attached to Beau, and I'm sad that he's gone, but I am happy that he's not suffering anymore. I definitely let him suffer for too long. I can't, I'm always going to love my chickens. I am a crazy chicken lady. I'm always going to love them. I never want my chickens to suffer, and I did let Beau suffer because I was selfish and didn't want to put him down. So this was a big lesson that I have to learn. When a chicken is sick and I know, I can't bring them back, I have to learn how to cull them. The day will come, but I couldn't do it to Beau. And I'm very thankful to have a friend and a husband that could help me and do it. So I apologize for this a little bit depressing video today, but I hope you guys will keep coming back to my channel. I'm going to be learning a lot more about chickens, I think, over the next year because I have some big plans. And as you know, I'm continuously learning about the vineyard. This is a big year. So I hope you still hit that thumbs up button, and I hope you subscribe. And I promise not all my videos are this depressing. I'll catch you guys later.